Initializing the Copilot module. Please stand by. Gray. Did you know that less than 3% of my users make a donation or become Patreon supporters? Please consider supporting this application's ongoing development and support. See links in the About EDCopilot panel, found on the Management tab. All systems are fully operational. What's the plan today, Commander?
Well, today we're going to finish travelling back to the bubble from out near Colonia. Assuming, of course, I can get onto Elite Dangerous. There we go. And here we are. For those of you who joined me at the beginning of the stream, welcome. Today we are travelling from about 9,000
Crew, the life support systems are all green.
Oh, shut up.
However, we need to check the CO2 scrubbers and replace any filters that are dirty.
It's not CO2, it's CO2. Get it right. And I've got my hat on backwards. That feels better. Listening to my own mix off of Pretzel tonight. Now the interweb seems to be going a little slow this evening, but it is still going.
We're in Pirillo, BM-J D10-185.
There's a neutron star.
We're aboard Grey's
50%.
Manta, your Mandalay. The maximum jump range for this ship is 86.36 light years.
Engage Super Cruise.
Charging Super Cruise drive.
3/4 impulse.
3/4 impulse.
The main power grid is stable, and all subsystems are functioning normally. Good job,
Commanders
crew.
Gypsy, Alien Hunter PL, Courage Wolf, Invented Stick and Zildjian Vega are online.
Boost activated.
Setting course for Greer Dry, EEO Dachau D7-26, the next stop in our Neutron Highway route. System is just one jump away. Yippee-ki-yay, Melon Farmer.
So we're eventually heading to Dheneb, which is, 6,873 light years away. I travelled further than I thought. So at 6,000 doing 300 jumps, 23, 24 jumps, assuming that we can get there via Neutron.
We are approaching a supernova remnant, the expanding shell of gas and dust left behind after a...
Stand by.
Jumping to Bria Dry Eo Yada Yada Yada.
The system's primary star is not scoopable. Fuel reserves are at 87%.
Our next star is a neutron
of
star.
maximum.
Supercharge your FSD there in its cone, at your own risk. It is not scoopable.
Scanning for information.
We're now at the next waypoint in our neutron highway route.
You have discovered all the planetary bodies in this system. There is one body in this system.
Boost activated.
Setting course for via Earth, UE Dishar D-Forge 293. The next stop in our neutron highway route. Just a single jump away. We'll be there in no time. Jumping to via Earth, UE-R D4-293.
The system's primary star is not scoopable. Fuel reserves are at 71% of maximum.
This star we are jumping to is a neutron star. Neutron star ahead. Just a reminder, Commander, to exercise caution during supercharge. It is not scoopable.
Did you know that there are neutron stars that rotate up to 700
We have
times per
reached the
second?
next stop in our neutron
That's fast
highway
enough to
There
route.
cause a lighthouse-like beam of light that we might be able to
Bodies
see in our
this
journey.
system. You have discovered all the planetary bodies in this system.
Boost activated.
Setting course for via Earth, FW-W D1-145, the next stop in our neutron highway route. System is just one jump away.
Entry guidance computation.
Jumping to via Earth, FW-W D1-145.
The system's primary star is not scoopable. Fuel
This
reserves
star
are
we are
at
heading to is a neutron star.
56%
It is not scoopable.
of maximum.
Scanning now.
We're now at the next waypoint in our neutron highway route.
There are 13 bodies in this system.
Look out for red giant stars, which are some of the largest stars in the universe.
Boost
They're
activated.
called red giants because they're red and much larger than the sun.
Setting course for Tricoa, HY-Z D13-140, the next stop in our neutron highway route. It's only one jump away. Hard for even you to fuck this one up.
Subtlety. Gotta love it.
Jumping to Tricoa, HY-Z D13-140.
The system's primary star is not scoopable. Fuel reserves are at 42%.
This star
of
we are jumping
maximum.
to is a neutron star. It is not scoopable. This is the next
Sort of
waypoint
is
in our neutron
scoopable.
highway
Scanning
route.
for information.
I keep saying that.
There are 4 bodies in this system.
Boost activated.
Setting course for Tricoa, BW-EE D11-111, the next stop in our neutron highway route.
Galaxy map.
Opening map.
Commander, the
Again.
structural integrity field generators are holding steady at 100%. No need for concern.
It's not even a hop, skip and a jump away. It's just a single jump.
Banana. Banana.
The
Jumping to
system's
Tricoa,
primary star is not scoopable.
giggity.
Fuel reserves are
The
at
star coming up is a neutron star. It is
28%
not
of
scoopable.
maximum.
We're to a star.
Scanning now.
We have reached the next
There
waypoint
are
in our neutron highway
14
route.
bodies in this system.
Boost activated.
Setting course for Tricoa, IH-M D7-27, the next stop in our neutron highway route. Just one jump away. Try not to fly into the big fucking glowy thing when you get there.
Yeah, now, be subtle.
Commander, the gravimetric stabilizers are operating smoothly, but I've noticed some vibration in the artificial gravity generators. I'll investigate and report back to you.
This body has already been discovered and mapped. This body has been discovered and mapped. This body has already been discovered and mapped. This body has been discovered and mapped. This body has been discovered and mapped. This body has already been discovered and mapped. This body has been discovered and mapped. You have discovered all the planetary bodies in this system.
Right, got
You
one
have
more jump,
discovered
and then we got to get fuel.
8 high metal content and 1 rocky body in this system.
Jumping to Tricoa, IH-M D7-27.
The system's primary star is not scoopable.
The star
Fuel
coming up is a
reserves
neutron
are
star.
at
It is not
16%
scoopable.
of maximum.
Welcome to the stream for anybody that may have dropped in.
We have reached the next waypoint in our neutron highway route. You have made 10 jet cone boosts. Perhaps it is time to repair your
There
FSD.
are 4 bodies in this
I've
system.
just completed a routine inspection of the ship's power distribution system, and everything is functioning correctly. We have plenty of power to spare for all systems.
Boost activated.
Setting course for Tricoa, EEQ-P D5-143, the next stop in our neutron highway route.
Yeah, that's not where we're going, because
System is just one jump away. Yippee-ki-yay, Melon Farmer.
Galaxy map.
Displaying star map.
We needs to get fuel, we does. That'll do.
Setting course for Tricoa, DQ-P D5-85. System is just one jump away. Yippee-ki-yay, Melon Farmer.
And being an F-class star, there's a good
Jumping
chance
to
of finding
Tricoa,
something interesting
DQ-P
hanging around it.
D5-85.
Like me.
The system's primary star is scoopable. Fuel
Fuel
reserves
levels
are
now
No,
at
not particularly.
8.8%. Might be time
8%
to
of
top up.
maximum.
I
Commander,
don't know. You tell me.
Affirmative.
this next star is scoopable.
Warning.
Just a
Commander, we have arrived at the requested
Scanning for
location.
information.
Crew, the fuel
There
cells
are
are operating within
10
expected parameters, but we
bodies
should
in
keep an
this
eye on them to
system.
ensure they remain stable.
Okay, now I got sound back. 7 bios.
7 biological signals detected on body A4. Body A4 has an atmosphere and is landable.
Keep an eye out for supernovae, which are the explosive deaths of massive stars.
In this system.
They can be incredibly bright and can briefly
You
outshine
have
an entire
discovered
galaxy.
4. High metal content. 3. Rocky icy bodies. And 1. Class 1 gas giant. In this system.
Now, just check the system map quickly. No, nothing mappable. Oh, sorry, nothing that's been mapped, nothing that's been discovered. 7 bios is a lot of bios. So we're doing some looking.
In this region of space, we might see a magnetar, a type of neutron star with an incredibly strong magnetic field. These objects are thought to be responsible for some of the most powerful explosions in the universe. Let's have a look at the orrery.
You know what's great about space? No one can hear you
You
scream
have
unless
fully
you have the
mapped
mic
this
on.
body. Nicely done, Commander. You gain the efficiency bonus.
Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are all on one side of the system. One, two, three, 4, 5, and 6, and then A7 is on the other side. So we go out to 5 and 6 first. Now, 7 bios is an unusual number of bios to find. Usually it's only 1 to 4. Most common, of course, is 1 being bacteria. Well, the majority of the time it's bacteria.
Crew, we need to replace the fusion reactor's cooling system before it fails. It's a priority task.
You have fully mapped this body. Nicely done. You gain the efficiency bonus.
I think I saw a Thargoid using a turn signal.
Thargoids using turn signals. Crewman Doris.
Yes, Commander.
Douglas Adams quote.
The major problem, one of the major problems, for there are several, one of the many major problems with governing people is that of who you get to do it, or rather, of who manages to get the people to let them do it to them. To summarize, it is a well-known fact that those people who must want to rule people are, ipso facto, the least suited to do it. To summarize this summary, anyone who is capable of getting themselves made president should on no account be allowed to do the job. Douglas Adams, the restaurant at the end of the universe.
You have fully mapped this body. Nicely done, Commander. You gain the efficiency bonus.
Why am I doing 5 and 6 first?
Crew, we could soon see a supernova explosion in a nearby star system. This is a powerful explosion that
4
will
is
briefly
going to
outshine
take
the
the
entire
longest.
galaxy.
You know what they say about black holes, right? Once you cross the event horizon, you're never coming back.
I've just completed a check on the ship's weapon systems, and everything
You have
seems to be in
fully
good
mapped
order.
this body.
Should
We shouldn't have any
Nicely
trouble
done,
defending
Commander.
ourselves
You
if
gain
necessary.
The efficiency
No,
bonus.
because we run away. The best defense is a good jump drive.
How about a game of rock, paper, scissors to pass the time?
You have fully mapped this body. Nicely done, Commander. You gain the efficiency bonus.
No, that was landable. 5 and 6 are landable, so are 2 and 3. So 7. I guess we've got to land. Land up near the ice cap.
Now entering orbital cruise for body A6. It is a rocky ice body with gravity of 0.19 g and a surface temperature of -158 degrees Celsius.
So Canada then.
Setting course
Cancel.
for Blade Dry, BW-U D3-31.
Close galaxy map.
Leaving map.
As we travel through this region, we will encounter a dark nebula, a cloud of dust and gas that obscures the light from the stars behind it. It will be a challenge to study, but we might be able to learn more about the process of star formation.
Searching glossary. Cryptography. People have been hiding information in messages for millennia, but the quantum world provides a whole new way to do it. Outstanding.
There is a point of interest within 50 kilometers of the ship.
First landing on this body. Your orders, Commander.
Commander, we've detected a minor fault in the secondary power coupling. We're addressing it now, and it shouldn't affect our operations.
First footfall has been recorded. Congratulations, Commander.
In this region of space, we may come across a planetary nebula. It's a beautiful and colorful cosmic cloud formed from gas and dust expelled by a dying star. We should be able to get some amazing images from our telescopes.
We're approaching body A5. This one's a rocky ice body. Gravity is 0.23 g. Surface temperature is minus 158 degrees Celsius.
That looks interesting.
The life support systems are in excellent condition, and I've just completed a thorough inspection. We should have no trouble maintaining a comfortable living environment for the crew.
Bloody hell. Well, I hope not. There's only me in here.
We have
There is
Sorry.
something of interest within
Our
50
first landing
kilometers
on
of the
Earth.
ship.
First foot fall has been recorded. Congratulations, Commander.
Take a picture. Take a screenshot.
Taking photo.
Displaying captured image. I cannot locate that image, Commander. Perhaps it was moved or deleted.
Right, that's 5 and 6 done. Now we go to 7.
Keep an eye out for planetary nebulae, which are clouds of gas and dust formed from dying stars. They can be quite colorful and can sometimes have interesting shapes.
Commander, I just learned how to say "Are we there yet" in Klingon. Want to hear it?
Yeah, 7 is landable. We've landed on 5 and 6, so we've got 3, 2 and 4 on the way back. Why am I landing on all of them? First footfalls. You get a bonus.
Keep an eye out for a red giant star, which is much larger and brighter than our Sunday. These stars are in the later stages of their life, and observing them can help us understand the fate of our own star in the distant future.
You have fully mapped this body. Nicely done, Commander. You gain the efficiency bonus.
We're approaching body A7. Planet is of type rocky ice body. Surface temperature is minus 173 degrees Celsius. Gravity at the surface is 0.22 g.
Crew, we may soon witness a solar flare from a nearby star. This is a sudden and intense burst of radiation that can disrupt our electronics, so be sure to take necessary precautions.
There is something of interest
Disembark.
within
First
50
landing on
kilometers
this
of the
body.
ship.
Your
Ready
orders,
and waiting.
Smeg head. First footfall has been recorded. Congratulations, Commander.
Dust off.
Ascending to 30 meters, retracting modules, handing you the call.
The ship's communication systems are operating as expected, but I've detected some interference in the subspace channels. I'll look into the issue and keep you updated.
As you wish. Eden?
Camelopardulus, or the Giraffe constellation, is a large, faint grouping of stars in the northern sky. The constellation was introduced in 1612 or 1613 by Petrus Plancius. Some older astronomy books give an alternative spelling of the name, Camelopardus.
Phenomenal.
This one's just a stop and drop. already scanned it.
Did you know that there are over 400 billion stars in our galaxy alone? It's mind-boggling.
In between these two splurdy bits.
Crew, we need to reroute some power to the sensors to fix a glitch we are seeing. Please make sure non-essential systems are shut down to avoid an overload.
Is minus 73 degrees Celsius.
Deploy landing gear.
Lowering landing gear.
We have
There
touched
is a
down.
point of
Commander,
interest within
our first
50
landing
kilometers
is
of the
away.
ship.
First foot fall has been recorded. Congratulations, Commander.
Crew, we may soon witness a coronal mass ejection from a nearby star. This is a large release of plasma and magnetic fields that can be quite a spectacular sight.
The environmental control systems are functioning perfectly, and I've completed a routine air quality test. The air quality is well within acceptable levels for all crew members.
Approaching body A2. It is a high metal content body with gravity of 0.2 g and a surface temperature of -53 degrees Celsius.
Almost balmy. At least compared to the other ones.
Commander, I'm seeing some unusual power fluctuations in the ship's lighting system. I'm investigating the issue and will let you know what I find.
Deploy landing gear.
Deploying gear.
There is a point of
That's
interest
our first
within
landing on
50
this body.
kilometers of the ship.
What's the plan? First footfall has been recorded. Congratulations, Commander.
Now off to A4.
Commander, I've completed the diagnostics on the propulsion system.
Dust off.
Everything is working perfectly.
Affirmative, 30 meters. You have the quad. Landing modules retracted.
Clear the area and supercruise.
Boosting thrusters. Engaging.
Searching database.
Absorption lines are a dark feature in the spectrum of a star, formed by polar gases in a star's outer layer.
Fascinating.
Now let's see what we shall see.
I've got got a joke for you, Commander. What do you call an alligator in a vest? An investigator. Ha ha ha. Okay, I'll go back to monitoring the systems now.
Yeah, good idea.
You have fully mapped this body. Nicely
Seven
done,
biological
Commander. You
signals
gain the
detected on
efficiency
body A4.
bonus.
Protects and
You
tussock.
have discovered biological surface features on this planet.
Cactoida are the most rare. Right, I shall be right back.
Crew, we could soon pass through a region of space where there are many rogue planets. These are planets that are not orbiting a star and can provide us with insights into the process of planet formation.
I've been thinking about changing my name to Siri, as you seem to want to use my vast space knowledge and awesome persona just to dim your frigging lights for you.
And I am back. Hang on a second, get it back to streaming. Yep, it's got everything where it needs to be. Should be right. So I'm going to try and find Cactoida first. Means I need a blue spot or two. I don't know if there's any more on the other side of the world. Because those are very small spots.
Helm, the inertial dampening system is functioning properly, but I suggest we increase the dampening level during our next maneuver to ensure crew comfort.
No.
Now entering orbital cruise for body A4. This one's a high metal content body. Gravity is 0.22 g. Surface temperature is minus 105 degrees Celsius.
Stay in this valley, I may just be lucky. Alright, Percy Joe.
Number 1. The gravimetric sensors are indicating a slight deviation from expected readings. It could be a minor calibration issue or something more significant.
Lights on.
Isn't it about time we upgraded?
Landing gear.
Lowering gear.
Actually, retract landing gear.
Gear up.
Night vision.
Very well.
Thought I was getting a bit close.
I'm getting a little hungry. Who's up for some freeze-dried rations?
Cactoida.
Congratulations, Commander. This looks like the first time we have found a yellow Cactoida lapis. Another entry for our codex. That's worth around 2.48 million credits if you get a sample.
Number 1. The power grid is stable and all generators are running without issue.
Nicely done. A yellow Cactoida lapis sample on this body that has not been reported to back-end systems. A sample is worth around 2.48 million credits.
Landing gear.
Deploying landing gear.
Disembark.
Something interested within cooking commanders of the ship.
Surprised. That must be unfamiliar territory for you.
First Foot Fall has been recorded. Congratulations, Commander.
Unidentified phenomena.
That's our first sample collected,
Accessing
Commander.
database.
Now move at least 300 meters from here to find a different colony to continue the collection.
300 meters.
What do I set as the alternate fire?
Keybind changes detected. I will make a backup copy of the keybinds file whenever you make a change, and will put an info record into my voice log.
Nope, that's not it. Lights.
Confirmed, sweetie.
I'm going back to ship.
Everyone, we may soon see a pulsar in action. This is a highly magnetized, rotating neutron star that emits beams of electromagnetic radiation.
Affirmative, Commander.
We're now at an appropriate distance to find a new colony of this species, Commander. Second
There is
landing
something
on
of
this
interest
body.
within
Your
50
orders,
kilometers
Commander.
of the ship.
Karina Online.
We know that one works.
Just a quick update. We're still in space.
Yeah, I know.
Specify the size, class, and subtype of cannon required, Commander.
There we go. Let's try this again. Night vision.
I live to serve a creature of such unparalleled intelligence.
No, fuck off.
Commander.
I've had enough of your abuse.
Look out for quasar, a very bright and distant object that emits large amounts of energy. Quasars are among the most luminous and powerful objects in the universe, and studying them can tell us about the early days of the universe.
That's what we want. Yep.
third
Disembark.
landing
There
on
is a
this body.
point of interest
Your orders.
within
Karina
15
online.
kilometers of the ship.
Unidentified phenomena. Scanning now.
Second sample collected, Commander. Now move
Accessing
another 300
database.
meters from here and look for the third and final sample needed.
Photosynthetic organisms that have adapted to extreme conditions by reducing their surface area to volume ratio, thereby protecting more sensitive tissues from exposure. The outer layer is formed from specialized
Night vision.
light-transmitting
Commander,
cells.
we've completed the
These are
diagnostic
filled
on the
with
propulsion
insulin
system and it's fully
hydrophobic
operational.
layer, which helps to
We're
maintain
now at
core
an appropriate
temperature and
distance to
liquid
find a new
retention.
colony of this
Deep,
species,
extensive root
sweetie.
structures hold the organisms in place and facilitate the extraction of trace minerals. Some Cactoida species feature explosive seed distribution as a method of reproduction.
Disembark.
There is something of interest within
Fourth
15
landing on this
kilometers
body.
of the
Your
ship.
orders, lover.
Stand by. Scanning now. Collating. Accessing database.
Nicely done,
Cactoida lapis.
GT.
This
You're becoming
cactoid
quite the
species
expert
appears
at
as a
gathering
squat
biological
growth
samples.
latticed upper surface, which eventually produces a cluster of seed pods. Note,
6 unknown
due to a
species
debate
left
about
to
who
find
made
and
the first
identify on this
discovery,
body,
there is a
GT.
second Latin name for this species, Tetonus
Keep an eye out for gamma ray bursts, which are among the brightest and
Dust
most
off.
energetic events in the universe.
universe.
They can last from a few milliseconds to several minutes and come from extremely distant galaxies.
However, in order to be completely fair, we report this synonym here. Vista genomics value 164,000 credits.
Clear the area and super cruise.
Super Cruise Drive engaging.
Okay, Fungoida are going to be where I find none of the others, so we'll go get the others first.
As we travel deeper into the galaxy, we may encounter a pulsar, a highly magnetized rotating star that emits beams of electromagnetic radiation. These pulsars can be observed from great distances and are a fascinating subject for study.
Commander, we've detected a planet with a breathable atmosphere and no hostile life forms. But before we go there, let's take a vote. Who wants to play a game of space trivia instead? Congratulations, Commander. This looks like the first time we have found an emerald stratum tectonicus. Another entry for our codex. With this being on a first footfall body, that's worth around 95.05 million credits.
There is a point of interest within 15 kilometers of the ship.
Nicely done. A emerald stratum tectonicus sample on this body that has not been reported to back-end systems. A sample is worth around 95.05 million credits.
Online.
95 million! Woohoo! Talk to me.
Confirmed. Ah, it's good to be back.
You didn't go anywhere.
Scanning for information.
That's the first sample of stratum
Accessing
tectonicus
database.
collected, Commander.
Stratum.
Now find another colony at least 500 meters away.
Examples, 500 meters.
You might see a black hole surrounded by a glowing ring of hot gas. This is known as an accretion disk, and it's formed as the black hole sucks in matter from its surroundings.
Deploy us halfway.
Deploying SRV.
You came in that. You're braver than I thought. Hello. We're now at an appropriate distance to find a new colony of this species, Commander.
Disembark.
Affirmative. Stand by. Unidentified phenomena. Scanning now.
Second sample collected, Commander.
Accessing
Now move
database.
another 500 meters from here
Stratum.
and look for the third and final
Low-lying
sample needed.
photosynthetic organisms that bond tightly to the surface of rocks. The body of the organism may be
Go and lay
embedded in
down.
the rock's subsurface to provide protection from the elements, leaving the tough photosynthetic proto-leaves
You can find
exposed.
germanium as mission
Their simple
rewards.
proto-evolutionary
Also by surface
nature
prospecting.
means that they are
This item can
common
also be
sight on the
found
rocky
by
world.
mining asteroids.
Coloration is driven by a mixture of the mineral content of the attached rock and the absorption spectral of the nearby stellar body. Your next sample should be taken from a colony of these over 500 meters from here.
We're now at an appropriate distance to find a new colony of this species, Commander.
Disembark.
Done. Fascinating. Accessing database.
Stratum tectonicus. A stratum
Congratulations,
species with a big
Commander.
rock-like
That's another
outer
sample
shell
for
covered with
Vistagenomics and a
irregular
nice
lattice
payout
of
in your
bright
pocket.
cells that
Unidentified
absorb sunlight
phenomena.
for photosynthesis.
Scanning now. Accessing database.
There are still
Perfect.
5 unknown species
Then
left to
let's
scan on
investigate
this body,
genetic sample
Commander.
200 meters.
Congratulations, Commander. This looks like the first time we have found a yellow tussock cultro. Another entry for our codex. With this being on a first footfall body, that's worth around 8.83 million credits if you get a sample. Nicely done. A yellow tussock cultro sample on this body that has not been reported
Disembark.
to backend systems. A sample is
As
worth
you
around
wish.
8.83 million credits. That's the first sample of tussock cultro collected, Commander. Now find another colony at least 200 meters away. We're now at an appropriate distance to find a new colony of this species, Commander.
Unidentified phenomena.
Terrific.
Accessing
Second
database.
sample collected. Just one more sample left to collect. Move
Similar
200
to
meters from
clump
here,
grasses,
find the last
they
sample,
have a shallow
and count
but
all that
complex
lovely
root
fucking
structure,
dosh.
which requires a solid surface to produce structural stability. Clumps may form through tillering or wider dispersal through a variety of seeding mechanisms. Some species have adapted cellular structures containing high sugar concentrations to protect against freezing damage.
We're now at an appropriate distance to find a new colony of this species, Grey.
Disembark.
Done. Fascinating. Accessing database.
Tussock cultro. A tussock species with
Nice
tall,
job,
sharp
Snakehead.
reeds
Another
reaching about
sample
2
in the
meters,
bag. You must have the
characterized by
patience
narrow
of a
markings
saint.
along their length.
4 unknown species left to find and identify on this body, Commander.
Disembark.
Congratulations, Commander.
As you wish.
This looks like the first time we have found a Lyme bacterium alcyonium. Another entry for our codex. With this being on a first footfall body, that's worth around 8.29 million credits if you get a sample. Nicely done. A Lyme bacterium alcyonium sample on this body that has not been reported to back-end systems. A sample is worth around 8.29 million credits.
Unidentified phenomena. Scanning now.
That's the first sample of bacterium alcyonium
Bacteria.
collected, Commander. Now
Your next
find another
sample
colony
should be
at least
taken from a
500
colony
meters
of
away.
these from over 500 meters from here.
We're now at an appropriate distance to find a new colony of this species, sweetie.
There we go. There it is. Disembark.
Done. Unidentified phenomena. Scanning now.
Second
Bacterium.
bacterium alcyonium sample
Unicellular
collected.
extremophile.
One to go.
Capable
Now
of
move
living in
another
the full
500 meters
spectrum
from
of
here and
temperatures,
find our
chemical
last
sinks
sample.
and atmospheres. They form a kaleidoscopic range of patterns and colors based on their method of metabolism. They derive energy from photosynthetic, chemosynthetic, or thermosynthetic processes. These are believed to be the precursors for many life forms, and are often found in conjunction with other species. Links between the biochemistry of bacterial colonies and neighboring organisms are likely, but as yet unproven.
We're now at an appropriate distance to find a new colony of this species, Commander.
There we go.
You have only specified subtype turreted. Specify the size and class of cannon required, Commander.
Cancel. Disembark.
Affirmative. Stand by.
Life in space is about making an income, not an impact. Especially not when that impact has your ship
Receiving
hammered
telemetry.
into the side of a starport.
Bacterium alcyonium. A bacterial species found in ammonia-based atmospheres that lives in sunlight.
Nice job,
A
Commander.
colony's
Another
appearance
sample in the
resembles
bag.
an intricate
You
maze.
must have the patience of a saint.
Oh,
3 unknown species left to find and identify on this body, Commander.
back to the ship. Recover buggy. Recover SRV. Board ship.
Okay, executing now. Stand by.
I'm having some chippies.
Securing the ship.
Now can we please finally go back into space and blast the shit out of something?
The warp engines are functioning within expected parameters, but I've detected some unusual energy readings in the starboard nacelle. I'll investigate and let you know if we need to take any action.
Congratulations, Commander.
Osseous
This looks like the first
spiralis.
time we have found a turquoise Arceus spiralis. Another entry for our codex. With this being on a first footfall body, that's worth around 12.02 million credits if you get a sample. Nicely done. A turquoise Arceus spiralis.
Commander,
sample on
the
this
main
body
coolant
has not
pump
been
is
reported to
experiencing a
back-end
slight
systems.
decrease in
A
efficiency.
sample is worth around
It's nothing serious
12.02
yet,
million
but it may
credits.
require maintenance in the near future.
There is a point of
We
interest
have
within
touched down,
50
Commander.
kilometers of the
Our
ship.
sixth landing on this body.
Disembark.
Carina online. Unidentified phenomena. Scanning now.
That's our
Accessing
first sample
database.
collected, beloved.
Osseous.
Now move at least 800 meters from here to find a different colony to continue the collection.
Keep an eye out for pulsating stars. They expand and contract periodically, varying in brightness in a regular cycle. Some can be used as a measure of distance to other galaxies.
There is something of
We
interest
have
within
touched down.
50
Commander,
kilometers of the
our
ship.
7th landing on this body. You just found another location for a yellow tussock cultro. That's been logged in our codex, Commander. We will also get a scan bonus if we collect samples, for being the first to bring samples from this body. We're now at an appropriate distance to find a new colony of
Commander,
this species.
we've detected a slight
Commander.
fluctuation in the artificial gravity system. It could be a minor issue, but I recommend we investigate further.
There it is. I think. Yep.
You can find zinc by surface prospecting, also by mining asteroids.
There is something of
Disembark.
interest
We have
within
touched
50
down.
kilometers
Commander,
of the
our
ship.
8th
Ready
landing on
and
this body.
waiting. Unidentified phenomena. Scanning now.
Second RCS
Accessing
spiralis sample
database.
collected. 1 to go.
Obvious.
Now move another 800
Slow-growing
meters from here
organisms
and
that can
find
be
our
found
last sample.
exclusively on rocky areas of planets. They are defined by a symbiotic relationship that has evolved between two unicellular organisms, which are now inseparable. One cell is solely responsible for energy production by either photosynthetic, chemosynthetic, or thermosynthetic processes. The symbiotic cells harvest some of this energy, and in turn deposit a hard rock-like substance extracted from the local geology to create a rigid endoskeleton. This structure provides a solid base
Commander,
for the
I've
organism
completed the
to exist.
diagnostic on the
It
engine's cooling
features
system.
complex folds that help
Everything looks
increase
good,
available
and we should have no
surface
problems
area
for the next few
metabolic
months.
interactions. Osseous have been observed to create callus-like cell coverings and withdraw themselves into the endoskeleton for protection.
We're now at an appropriate distance to find a new colony of this species, Commander.
Oh, come on.
There is a point of
That's
interest
our 9th
within
landing
50
on this
kilometers
body,
of the
Commander.
ship.
What's the plan?
Is that one done?
Fascinating. Accessing database.
Osseous spiralis. A species
Lovely.
of osseous
Another
that
shitty
produces
alien
coiling
specimen
spiral
collected.
structures up to
Are we
6
done yet?
inches wide. There are rigid folds on their upturned surfaces designed to capture the sunlight.
2 unknown species left to find and identify on this body, beloved.
You might see a galaxy cluster, which is a group of galaxies held together by gravity. They can contain thousands of galaxies, and studying them can tell us a lot about the structure of the universe.
What we're going to find protects from fungoida.
You can find Thargoid structural data at Thargoid surface sites.
Fungoida is next.
Keep an eye out for gravitational lenses, which occur when the gravity of a massive object, like a galaxy, bends the light from a more distant object. This can make the more distant object appear distorted or magnified.
Landing gear.
The gear is down and locked.
Everyone, we may soon observe a black
track
hole devouring
landing gear.
matter from a nearby star. This is a rare event that can provide valuable insight into the workings of these enigmatic objects.
Oh, I'm gonna pop.
You can find nickel by surface prospecting. This item can also be found by mining asteroids.
Protect some metallicum.
Congratulations, Commander. This looks like the first time we have found a green Frutexa metallicum. Another entry for our codex. With this being on a first footfall body, that's worth around 8.16 million credits if you get a sample. Green Frutexa metallicum has not previously been recorded by Canon for this body commander. It's worth around 8.16 million credits.
The shields have taken some hits from space debris, but they are still holding at 90%. I suggest we take a few minutes to reinforce them.
There is something of
Disembark.
interest within 50 kilometers of the
Our
ship.
10th landing on this body.
Where is it? I know I saw it.
Attention, Commander. I have detected a strange reading on our sensors. Oh wait, it's just space dust. False alarm.
And now I can't find it. I hate it when that happens. We'll just do a basic scan on it.
We may soon witness a gamma ray burst from a distant galaxy. This is a powerful explosion of high-energy radiation that can be the brightest event in the universe.
What do you call an alien with 3 eyes? An alien.
That was really, really sad. Night vision.
Affirmative, Commander.
Congratulations, Commander. This looks like the first time we have found a peach fungoida set ISIS. Another entry for our codex. With this being on a first footfall body, that's worth around 8.35 million credits if you get a sample.
We may soon
Peach
pass through a
fungoida
region of
set
space
ISIS
where the
has
cosmic
not
microwave
previously been
background
recorded
radiation
by
is
canon
slightly
for this
warm.
body, Commander.
This can
It's
give us
worth
clues
around
about the early universe.
8.35 million credits.
Ah, bugger it. I'm done. Next neutron jump.
Setting course for Tricoa, EEQ-P D5-143, the next stop in our neutron highway route. System is just 1 jump away.
We may soon pass through a dense interstellar cloud, which can cause a cosmic ray shower. This will produce some stunning auroras, but also poses a risk to our electronics.
Jumping to Tricoa, yada yada yada.
The system's primary star is not scoopable.
This
Fuel
next star is a
reserves
neutron
are at
star. It is not scoopable.
81% of maximum.
Fine. I'll be quiet. It's a fucking shame you don't come with a mute feature yourself.
Talk to me.
Speech
There
circuits
are
back online, Commander.
10 bodies in this system.
Boost activated.
Setting course for Tricoa, MW-W D1-0, the next stop in our neutron highway route. Just 1 jump away. The space equivalent of just popping to the corner store. Jumping to Tricoa, MW-W D1-0.
The system's primary star is not scoopable. Fuel reserves
This
are
next
at
star is a neutron star.
66%
It is not scoopable.
of maximum.
Scanning now.
We have reached the next waypoint in
There
our
are
neutron highway route.
4 bodies in this system.
Boost activated.
Setting course for Bayer the IN-B D13-35, the next stop in our neutron highway route. System is just one jump away. No need to pack an overnight bag.
How far to go?
No reference point to calculate a bearing, Commander.
4,600 light years.
The local time is 22:05. Jumping to Bayer the IN-B D13-35.
The system's primary star is not scoopable. Fuel reserves are at
Our next star is a neutron star. It is not
52% of
scoopable.
maximum.
In the next system,
This is the next waypoint in our neutron highway route.
You have discovered all the planetary bodies in this system. You have discovered, in this system, there is one body in this system.
Boost activated.
Night vision.
Right away, Commander.
Setting course for Bayer the CL-P E5-3, the next stop in our neutron highway route. Just the one jump
Night
to get
vision.
there. How convenient.
Very well, Commander. Entry guidance complete.
Jumping to Bayer the CL-Giggity.
The system's primary star is not scoopable. Fuel
The
reserves
star
are
coming up
at
is a neutron star. It is not
43%
scoopable.
of maximum.
We have reached the next stop in our neutron highway route.
Scanning.
Welcome to the stream.
There are 6 bodies in this system.
Crew, the communication array is down. We're currently working on a fix, but it may take some
activated.
time.
Setting course for Bayer the WT-I D9-10, the next stop in our neutron highway route. Just one jump away. Try not to fly into the big fucking glowy thing when you get there.
Sure.
The system's primary
Jumps
star
remaining.
is not scoopable. Fuel reserves are at 34% of maximum.
Talk to me.
Scanning now.
Muted. We have reached the
There
next
are
waypoint in our neutron
3
highway route.
bodies in this system.
Thank fuck for that. The silence
You
was
have
getting a bit
discovered all
awkward
the
there.
planetary bodies in this system. You have discovered, in this
Setting
system,
course for Bayer the LB-O D6-53, the next stop in our neutron highway route.
The shields are holding up well, but I've
Galaxy
noticed
map.
some power fluctuations in the main generator.
Displaying map.
I'll keep an eye on it, but we may need to investigate the issue further.
Just one jump. We'll be there in a jiffy.
Just give me a moment. Eden?
Interferometer. Some of the strangest characteristics of quantum theory can be demonstrated by firing a proton into an interferometer. The device's output is a pattern that can only be explained by the photon passing simultaneously through two widely separated slits.
Great.
Jumping to buyer the LB-0 D6-53.
The system's primary star is not scoopable.
This next star is a neutron
Fuel
star.
reserves
It
are
is not
at
scoopable.
23% of maximum.
Warning.
We're now at the next waypoint in our neutron highway route.
Scanning for information.
There are 3
Boost activated.
bodies in this system.
Crew command roster.
You have discovered all the planetary
Setting
bodies
course for
in this
buyer the
system.
VX-U D2-49.
You have
the next stop in
discovered
our neutron highway
in
route.
this system.
Just the one jump to get there. How convenient.
Crew command roster. Activate Skynet.
Commander Alien Hunter PL has gone offline.
Ready and waiting.
Helm, the navigational
Awaiting
sensors are experiencing
instructions.
intermittent failures. I
I'm
recommend we
here.
investigate further.
I'm here.
Standing by.
Greetings.
I'm here.
That is all.
Thank you, Commander. Standing by.
3/4 impulse.
The 3/4 impulse.
Engage FSD.
Engaging drive fuel. You have some left. Don't do a mad dog now and then.
Cancel.
Setting course for buyer the VX-U D2-68. System is just one jump away. No need to pack an overnight bag.
Nearly forgot to get fuel.
Jumping to buyer the VX-U D2-68.
The system's primary star is scoopable.
Warning, fuel levels now
Fuel
at
reserves
10.2%.
are at 10.
Everyone,
Percent
we
of
might be
maximum.
passing through a nebula soon.
Scoopable.
This is a cloud of gas and dust that will be illuminated by nearby stars, giving off a beautiful glow.
Fuel.
3/4 impulse.
You have some left.
Analyzing now.
Don't do a
3/4
We
impulse
have arrived at your
engaging.
requested location. Would you like to take me now? Oh, apologies. I meant where would you like to take me now?
How rude.
There are 11 bodies in this system. This body has been discovered, but not mapped. This body has already been discovered, but not mapped.
Two
This
geological
body has
signals
been
detected
discovered,
on body
but not
C3.
mapped. This body has already been discovered, but not mapped. This body has been discovered, but not mapped.
3 geological signals detected on body C5A.
Crew, the environmental control system is functioning optimally.
This body has already
Air
been
quality and
discovered,
temperature are
but
within
not
safe
mapped.
ranges.
Detected on body C2.
This body has already
2
been
geological
discovered,
signals
but not
detected on
mapped.
body C1.
This body has been discovered, but not mapped. You have discovered
Next
all
neutron
the
jump.
planetary bodies in this system.
Setting
You
course
have
for Bayer
discovered
the VX-U
5
D2-49,
metal
the next
rich,
stop in our neutron
2
highway route.
high metal content, 1 rocky body, and in this system,
Just a single jump away. We'll be there in no time. Jumping to Bayer the VX Giggity.
the system's primary star is not scoopable. Fuel reserves are at 100%.
The star coming up is a
of
neutron star.
maximum.
It is not scoopable. How very dare you? Fine, I'll be quiet.
Never said to. Talk to me.
Scanner activating.
Speech
There
circuits
are
back online.
20
Keep an eye out for quasars, which are
bodies
extremely
in this
bright and
system.
distant objects powered by supermassive black holes. They're so bright that they can outshine entire galaxies.
Boosting now.
Setting course for Bayer the JK-AD5, the next stop in our neutron highway route. Just the one jump to get there, Commander.
Entry guidance.
Jumping to Bayer the JK blah blah blah.
The system's primary star is not scoopable. Fuel
The star coming
reserves
up
are
is a
at
neutron star. It is not scoopable.
87% of maximum. Stand by.
This is the next waypoint in our neutron highway route.
There are 4 bodies in this system.
Boost activated.
Setting course for Phyla, MC-D D1271, the next stop in our neutron highway route. Just one jump. We'll be there in a jiffy.
$3,000 to go.
Commander, the thrusters need some repairs after our last maneuver. It will take a few hours to fix, but we'll get them back up to full strength.
Don't do that.
Jumping to Phyla, MC-D D1271.
The system's primary star is not scoopable.
Our
Fuel
next star is a
reserves
neutron
are
star.
at
It is not scoopable.
72% of maximum. Gathering information. Cartography updated.
This is the next waypoint in our neutron highway route.
There are 2 bodies in this system.
Charging the FTL drive.
Setting course for EDCop XF-L D9-35, the next stop in our neutron highway route. Just one jump. We'll be there in a jiffy. Jumping to EDCop XF-L D9-35.
The system's primary star is not scoopable. Fuel reserves are at 59%
This
of
star
maximum.
we are heading to is a neutron star. It is not scoopable. This is the next
Analyzing.
waypoint in our neutron highway
In the coming
route.
days, we may encounter a cosmic ray
You have
burst,
made
an
10
extremely
jet
energetic
cone
explosion that emits
Perhaps it
high-energy
is time
particles
to
into
repair your
space.
FSD.
2
These bursts can come from many
bodies in
sources
this
and are of
system.
great interest to scientists.
Boosting now.
You have discovered all the planetary bodies in this system. You have discovered in
Setting
this
course for
system
Blair Eon, YM-Q D6-30, the next stop in our neutron highway route. It's only one jump away. Hard for even you to fuck this one up.
I don't know. Sometimes she's telling me she likes me, another time she calls me whatever she wants to call me.
Jumping to Blair Eon, YM-Q D6-30.
the system's primary star is not scoopable. Fuel reserves
The
are
star
at
coming up is a neutron star.
47%
It is not
of
scoopable.
maximum.
We have reached
Scanning
the next
for
stop in our
information.
neutron highway route.
There are 7 bodies in this system.
Jump range has been increased.
Setting course for Bleethua, MS-U D253, the next stop in our neutron highway route. System is just one jump away.
Entry guide.
Jumping to Bleethua, MS Giggity.
The system's primary star is not scoopable.
This
Fuel
next star
reserves
is a
are
neutron
at
star. It is not scoopable.
36% of maximum.
We have reached the next
Right.
waypoint in our neutron highway route.
There are 6 bodies in this system.
Oop, no hands.
Boost activated.
Setting course for Blair Eon, DC-B D1-52, the next stop in our neutron highway route.
Galaxy map.
Stellar cartography.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just one jump away. The space equivalent of just popping to the corner store.
Close galaxy map.
Exiting map.
3/4 impulse.
3/4 impulse engaged.
Engage FSD. Engage FSD. Engage frameshift drive. Engage jump drive. Engage FSD. Oh, come on, you've done it before. Look myself. Sometimes I want you to listen to me.
Jumping to Blair Eon, DC-B,
The
D1-52.
system's primary star is not scoopable. Fuel
This star we are
reserves are
jumping
at
to is a neutron star.
25%
It is not scoopable.
of maximum.
This is the next waypoint on our
Compiling data
neutron
now.
highway route.
There are 2 bodies in this system. You have discovered all the planetary bodies in this system. You have discovered
Boost activated.
in this system
Now it's time to do some repairs, I
Setting
think.
course for Swoins, KK-C D14-16, the next stop in our neutron highway route. It's not even a hop, skip and a jump away, it's just a single jump.
Should have enough for one more. When we do the refuel, we'll do the repair.
Warning, fuel levels now at 14.2%.
the system's primary star is not scoopable.
Jumping to
Fuel
Swans,
reserves are at
KK-C D14-16.
14% of maximum.
This star we are jumping to is a neutron star. It is not scoopable.
Well, that was close.
You have some left.
Scanning now.
Do a random
We have reached the next stop in our neutron highway route.
There are 4 bodies in this system.
Boosting now.
Setting course for Pruyuk, EEW-EE D11-24, the next stop in our neutron highway route. System is
Galaxy
just
map.
one jump away. Yippee-ki-yay,
Activated.
Melanfana. Setting course for Pruyuk, NY-HC23-0. Just one jump away. The space equivalent of just popping to the corner store. Jumping to Pruyuk, NY-HC23-0.
The system's primary star is scoopable. Fuel reserves
The star
are at
coming up is scoopable.
2% of maximum.
Well, this was our target destination. What's next?
Compiling
Commander?
data for cartography. There are 7 bodies in this system.
Up in a minute. What a world.
You have found a water world. You have discovered all the planetary bodies in this system. You have discovered 4 icy bodies, 1 rocky ice body, and 1 water world in this system.
Already mapped, so we won't worry about it. Next neutron jump. Next neutron jump.
Setting course for Pruyuk, EEW-EE D11-24, the next stop in our neutron highway route. Just one jump away. Try not to fly into the big fucking glowy thing when you get there.
Well, actually, the plan is to fly into the big fucking glowy thing when I get there. After all, we're travelling by neutron star.
Jumping to Pruyuk, EEW-EE D11-24.
The system's primary star is not scoopable. Fuel reserves are at 1.
This star we are jumping to is a neutron star. It is not scoopable. We have reached the next waypoint in our neutron highway route.
There are 5 bodies in this system.
No, it's down below 80%, so it's worth doing it.
Jump range boosted.
Setting course for Col 359 Sector XK Chef D11-32, the next stop in our neutron highway route. It's only one jump away. Hard for even you to fuck this one up.
Oh, be nice.
Jumping to Col 359 Sector XK Chef D11-32.
The system's primary star is not scoopable.
This star we are jumping to is a neutron star. It is not scoopable.
% of maximum.
This is the next waypoint in our neutron highway route.
Okay, executing now. There are 3
jump range boosted
bodies in this system.
Setting course for Col 359 Sector NN-T EE3-3, the next stop in our neutron highway route. It's only one jump away. Hard for even you to fuck this one up. Jumping to Col 359 sector NN-T EE3-3.
The system's primary star is not scoopable. Fuel reserves
This star
are
we
at
are jumping to is a neutron star. It is not
73%
scoopable.
at maximum. Completing system scan for cartography.
We are now at the next waypoint in our neutron highway route. We have a places of interest
There are
entry for this system,
2
filed under
bodies
neutron
in
star.
this system.
Boost activated.
Setting course for Nova Aquila number 3, the next stop in our neutron highway route. Just one jump. We'll be there in a jiffy. Jumping to Nova Aquila number 3.
The system's primary star is not scoopable. Fuel reserves are at 66% of maximum.
The star we are approaching is a neutron star. It is not scoopable. We have reached the next stop in our
Alright.
neutron highway route. We have a places of interest entry for this system,
There are
filed under neutron
18
stars.
Boosting now.
bodies. The closest landable station is 6,000 light
Setting
seconds
course
away.
for PSRJ 1752-2806, the next stop in our neutron highway route. We will reach our destination in 2 jumps.
$321 light years for this one.
Jumping to Col 359 sector and K blah blah blah.
The system's primary star is scoopable. Fuel reserves are at 51% of maximum. Scanning for information.
Make sure we have enough fuel at this next star for at least 2 more jumps, as the subsequent star is not scoopable. We are now 1 jump from PSRJ 1752-2806.
Nearly there. Not far to go now. Engage FSD. Engage FSD.
Engaging drive.
3/4 impulse.
As you wish.
Jumping to PSRJ 1752-2806.
The system's primary star is not scoopable. Fuel
The star we
reserves
are
are at
approaching is a neutron star.
76%
It is not scoopable.
of maximum.
We're now at the next waypoint in our neutron highway route.
Scanning.
We have a places of interest entry for this system, filed under neutron stars.
There is one body in this system.
Jump range has been increased.
Setting course for Dheneb, the next stop in our neutron highway route. We will reach our destination in 3 jumps.
3 jumps remaining. That's not bad. 2 nights to go back from Colonia.
Jumping to hit 105156.
The system's primary star is scoopable. Fuel
The star
reserves
we are
are at
approaching is scoopable, as are the subsequent 2 stars in
59%
our
of
route.
maximum.
We're now 2
Scanning
jumps from
area.
Dheneb. You have made 10 jet cone boosts. Perhaps it is time to repair your FSD.
Nope.
Body B9 in this
This
system has
independent
unidentified
system
biosigns.
There's
Commander,
moderate
shall we go
security
check
in
it out?
place.
Confirmed, Commander.
The nearest landable station is
Jumping to
1.
Albarana.
The system's primary star is scoopable. Light seconds away. Fuel reserves are at
This one's scoopable, as is the
59%
subsequent
of
step,
maximum.
so only scoop here if you feel the need.
Done.
We're now 1 jump from Dheneb. There are 4 bodies in this system which have biological signals whose type
There
has
are
not been confirmed.
16
Commander, perhaps we should
bodies
explore
in this
further.
system. This Imperial system has a low security level. Exercise extreme caution here. The closest landable station is 78,000 light seconds away.
Jumping to Dheneb.
Entry guidance computations.
The system's primary star is scoopable.
The star
Fuel
coming up is
reserves are
scoopable.
at 64% of maximum.
This is the next waypoint in our neutron highway route.
Adding information to database. The nearest landable station is 1,000 light seconds away. There are 22 bodies in this system.
Coming into Henson Gateway. Go and see my mate Jim.
I just found out that the engineers have been using the wrong kind of duct tape on the hull. No wonder we've been having so many problems.
No fire zone entered. An ally
With the
like you is
green
always
dotted
welcome.
lights to your right, your landing
Synchronizing with
pad will
starport
be
entry protocol.
below you, at the front of the station.
We don't have to do this.
We have docked at Henson Gateway. Our Commander Greatelan, it's always a pleasure to have such a valiant ally grace our station. Your excellent reputation grants you priority access to our mission board, with exclusive high-paying contracts awaiting your consideration.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We go talk to Vista Genomics.
Data you wish to send. Our researchers always welcome fresh data.
You know what they say, Commander. In space, nobody can hear you honk. As you are selling your samples, I will reset my not handed in estimate counters. Make sure you sell all your sample data here, Commander.
Well, that's a nice bonus.
Vista thanks you for your contribution.
I forgot to check what I was at before this. Oh well.
Control, requesting to dock. Please provide pad assignment.
Well, obviously none of that counted.
Sierra 7, looking for a slot now.
Well, that's it for me for this evening. Have fun, be safe, fly enthusiastically, and